Hello, hello, hello everyone. Welcome to Ishura's world. My name is High Priestess Ishura. Today's circle of love is regarding our sacred animals. As humans, we tend to disregard a lot of these sacred animals, and we tend to think that, oh, they're animals. They could take care of themselves. We don't need to help them. But I feel sometimes injured animals, from birds to bees, cats, even dogs, they get more help sometimes, but not all the time. Reach out for help from us, and not necessarily just to heal their wounds, but more so to send messages. And we as humans get so caught up in our lives that we kind of disregard them. I've always had bird guardians coming to me, injured birds always coming to me. From when my son was about, I believe he was like 5 or 6 years old, we were walking to the library and we saw this little baby bird, and he was like tweet, 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 tweet. It looked like he had fallen from the nest, and he was just on the sidewalk, and people were just walking by the bird and not doing nothing, walking by the bird. And my son saw the bird and he was like, Mommy, we need to help the bird. We need to help the bird. The bird is hurt. And me, because I'm scared of birds, I was like, no, baby, the bird will be fine. The bird will be fine. He's like, no, Mommy, we need to help the bird. We need to help the bird. And I was like, okay, baby. I put my foot in my mouth. I said, if the bird is still there by the time we leave the library, we will take the bird. 2 hours later, you guys, the bird was still there, and because I'm a mom of my word, we had to take the bird. Long story short, we took care of that bird. It healed until it flew away. Yesterday, we found a bird at one of the beaches, and it was a pigeon. And pigeons are mostly known as dirty birds. And again, it was the same situation. This pigeon was on the sand. People were walking by it, not doing anything. And not even my son noticed the pigeon. It was I who took a catering, a need, a want for the pigeon. Long story short, I let the spirits decide if I should take the pigeons or not. I was like, okay. My son was like, it's time to go, Mom, let's go. And I was like, okay, let's go. But then my heart wouldn't let me leave the damn pigeon at the beach. It wouldn't let me leave it. So I said, okay, I'm going to try to find some gloves, because I was already programmed that pigeons are dirty, and I didn't want to just touch the pigeon. I already had given the pigeon some water. I already had given the pigeon some food, but my heart wouldn't let me leave the pigeon there. So I was like, okay, if I find some gloves, then I will take the pigeon home with me. I walked like around the other side of the park, and this stupid this man who was selling shave ice, I was so fucking mad. He had gloves, and I was pissed off. I was like, damn. But I was like, maybe he won't give me no gloves. Maybe he'll be cheap and not give me no gloves. I was like, excuse me, can you spare a set of gloves? And he was like, hold on for a minute. I can. Let me take care of this customer. That's the thing about the energy out here in Hawaii. Every time I leave it to the gods, they always leave their answer so clear on what they want me to do. And it kind of aggravates me sometimes, because I didn't want to take the pigeon home. Does that make me bad? I didn't want to take the pigeon home. So he gave me the gloves. I put on the gloves. We took the pigeon home. We've been feeding him. I'm worried about his legs. So then I did a Facebook post regarding, I found out that they have a habitat, a humane society habitat. So I took and I drove the pigeon all the way to the humane society, thinking that they could actually take him in. I drove all the way down there. Guys, I had no gas. I had no gas, but all for the love of the sacred animals. So I drove all the way down there, and come to find out, now this is what aggravated me, okay? Come to find out that the Humane Society does not fix birds. Oh, baby, do me a favor. Put down the fire on the food, please. Thank you. Put it like really low, like close to the zero. Thank you. I drove all the way down there, and come to find out that the Humane Society doesn't take pigeons. Also, the only thing they do for pigeons is put them down. So I was like, damn. So he's like, yeah, we do it really respectfully. We give them a needle and they die. So I convinced myself maybe that's what I was supposed to do. I was supposed to bring him to the Humane Society to put him down. Yes, girl, they wanted me to put him down because they don't deal with pigeons. They have a number where birds can go to. They have like tropical birds, and they have a number where parrots can go to and chickens can go to, but they don't have a location for pigeons. It connects with that. Oh, pigeons are dirty. And for some reason, I felt like the pigeon was me, because out here I've been dealing with a lot of segregation, a lot of discrimination here on Hawaii, because they separate the African Americans from the islanders when I feel like we're one and the same. But they don't feel that out here. So I was like, are you serious? That's discrimination. Like, they don't have a place where they could at least, because I was willing to take the pigeon back home with me and stay with me. I just needed someone to help me fix his leg, because I'm worried about his leg. I'm worried about his leg. Her leg. I'm worried about her leg. My son named him and everything. The bird's name is, what's the bird's name, baby? Nathaniel. Nathania, because it's a girl. Because to me, the bird looks like a girl. So we called her Nathania, because he called her Nathaniel. But we call her Nathania. Now a damn fly want to mess with me. So I started to cry, you guys. I started to cry. And I was like, okay, maybe I'm supposed to sacrifice this bird's life for some good juju from me and my son, and have a spiritual pigeon always watching over us as we live here in Hawaii. So I put my name on the list, and I'm waiting for our name to be called. Yes, I almost killed the pigeon. Yes, I almost killed the pigeon. So then I'm like, I'm sorry, pigeon. We have to kill you. It's a sacrifice. How are you going to live out here with a bad wing and a bad leg? Like, how are you going to survive? How are you going to survive out here? I don't want you to die out here alone. You better off just going to sleep quietly. It's like suicide. Going to sleep quietly and then being in a better place in infinity, in the universe. Boy, you guys, I talked myself into feeling that the pigeon would live a better life. Infinity, in sleep state out there, and watching over me and my son in its spiritual state. Like, you guys, I even went as far as I started to cry over the pigeon. Like, you know me, like, I'm always doing some type of magic and some type of ritual. So I made sure that me and the pigeon are connected. I cried over the pigeon. I rubbed my tears in the pigeon. Me and the pigeon is one now. We're one. That's my baby. That's my baby. So I was like, okay, this is what I'm supposed to do. Sacrifice of praise, right? And I'm crying. I'm like, I'm sorry, pigeon. I didn't mean to kill you. Like, but there's nothing else we can do. Nobody wants to help me with you out here. So then, as I'm crying over the pigeon, this man with his daughter, I guess they had some type of animal in their box, and they sat next to me, and he's like, oh, what do you have over there? And that's how Hawaii works out here. Like, when spirit wants me to do something, the land of Hawaii shows me the way, so there's no question on what I need to do. So the man was like, so, oh, what you have there? I was like, my pigeon, they want to put him to sleep, and I don't know what to do because nobody wants to help me with his leg. So then he's like, oh, for real? And he's like, I had a pigeon before. I was like, for real? Did you fix his leg? And I was like, because nobody wants to help me fix his leg. And I'm still crying. I'm like, I don't know what to do with my pigeon. I don't know what to do with my pigeon. And then he was like, it depends. All you got to do is fix his leg. So then I picked up the pigeon. It's the first time I picked up the pigeon without my gloves. But I wanted to make sure, because something in me was telling me, see if the leg can be fixed. See if the leg can be fixed. See if the leg can be fixed. So I lift up the pigeon. We already washed the pigeon. When I brought the pigeon home, we washed him with soap and water, scrubbed him down and everything. Like, that's first. Cleansing is always the first thing. So we washed him real good, dried him up. He's all clean. He's good to go. And I'm programmed, oh, pigeons are dirty, pigeons are dirty, pigeons are dirty. Because I'm self-programmed like that. But I picked up my bird and showed him my bird's leg, okay? And when I showed him my bird leg, he said automatically, no, he was born like that. He was born like that. And he's like, you can tell the pigeon is young. He said the pigeon is not very old. The pigeon is young and his leg was born like that. There is no fixing that leg. He's been living like that with his broken leg since. And I was like, for real? For real? For real? So I can't fix it. He's like, no, you can't fix it. That's how he was born. So then I was like, what about his wing? And he's like, the wing will fix in its time. He said, keep on feeding him, keep on giving him water, and when it's time for him to fly away, he will fly away. I was like, okay, thank you. I don't have to kill him. I don't have to kill him. So then long story short, you guys, the reason I did the YouTube video, sometimes you have to not sacrifice something else, because I really thought the pigeon was a sacrifice for me and my son, for our good juju, so we can have a spiritual bird in the sky watching over us. But I realized the sacrifice is bigger. I realized that I have to sacrifice my time and my energy for this bird so he can build, because you guys, I'm scared of the bird. Every day he's with me, I'm nervous, but I'm gonna sacrifice my fear and take care of this bird like the mama bird that I am, and just keep on taking care of him until he flies away. So I'm gonna sacrifice my time for the bird instead of allowing the bird to sacrifice his life for me. And I'm going to sacrifice my time and help the bird become stronger and better so it could fly away and do its thing. Because if that bird has been living its life with a broken leg from thus far as a young bird, he can live a life disabled. And if he needs a little help while his wing is being recuperating, then I'm going to do that for him. And I'm going to help take care of him until his leg recuperates. And he decides that it's time to fly away from our family and live his own life. Because that same baby bird in New York did the same thing. Like it was his leg, and we put a stint on his leg. But I was living with my family at the time, so my family helped me put the stint on his leg for his leg to heal. And he stayed on our roof for I think it was 2 or 3 weeks. And when his leg was healed, he flew away. One day we looked out the window and that baby bird was gone. So I feel like we have to do the same thing for this pigeon. So we have a new pigeon in our family. Her name is Nathania, and she's going to stay with us until she's ready to fly away. Remember, you guys, sacrifice is 2 ways. Either you're giving a sacrifice for your own self-pleasure, or you're sacrificing your energy and your part of your juju to give that sacrifice to help someone else. It's basically up to you on what you choose. So we have another part of our family. Her name is Nathania, and she'll be living with us until she's strong enough to live on her own. My name is High Priestess Ish, and this has been a circle of love regarding sacrifice for our sacred animals. Say bye, baby. Bye. Oh, you want to see her? You want to see our beautiful sacrifice? Hey, neighbor. You want to see our beautiful...
I got bubble gum.
Oh, you got bubble gum. Cool. You want to see our beautiful neighbor? Put him down. So, Nathania. Oh, you fed her again?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Audrey fed her without telling me. So, This is Nathania, and she's going to be with us until she's strong enough to fly on her own. You see her?
Yeah. Move a little bit to this way, because the camera's right here. And yep, they can see her.
Okay. Nathania, say hi. So, we have a pet now in my family. There's no pets allowed in this apartment. Shh. Have a good day, you guys. Either you do the sacrifice or you give a sacrifice. I'm giving a sacrifice of my time and my care, and we're going to help build this pigeon stronger until it's ready to fly on its own. Right, baby? Together. High five. Together. Later, guys.
Bye.
Peace. From beautiful Hawaii.